Marjane,
Hello.
hey, congratulations on Radioactive.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So what initially attracted you to a project like Radioactive?
Well, I grew up with the myth of Marie Curie, as my mother wanted me to be an independent woman, and one of the major role model that I had to follow was Marie Curie. And it happened that I was quite good at science at school. So I grew up, with her. And then, came this project, and I was, like it's already so many films about Marie Curie and television series, etc. Why is it important to say it? And the story can be said again and again if you have another point of view, if it is another angle that you actually look at. And so the title of the script was Radioactive, and it was not Marie Curie, the Great Lady. So I started reading it, and I fell in love with this incredible story. So this is how it started, a great script.
Marie Curie is a role model for young girls in science, especially for STEM. Could you talk about, how it is so important that there should be more female heroes in film today?
Well, obviously, because, half of the population of the world are women. So even without being feminist, if you calculate it just mathematically, half of the stories should be about women. So, this is just, but not only it isn't, but when it is always this women, they're related to someone. There's somebody's mom, there's somebody's wife, there's somebody's lover, etc., etc. What I love about her is that she's a complete person, and everybody else is actually related to her. But the matter of fact is that it's not that the girls, they're less good in science. In the school, they're just as good. But if you don't have any model, you don't have any representation, like actually you can do science, you don't believe you can do it because nobody else has done it. So it's very important to talk about these women. And also, I think the biggest lesson to learn from her is that she doesn't compromise. She has lots of integrity. She does not, her whole life is not focused about, being liked by people. She doesn't care about that. That makes her a very quite of a difficult and odd character, but that is what I love about her, because she has something else to do. And, our girls, they don't need to please always, it's okay if people, they don't like them. That's fine. They will survive.
This movie is about science, but it's also about romance. How did you want to approach and balance these two type of stories into one film to make it more exciting?
Well, the fortunate thing about this project was that this story is that the love story and the discovery and even the death is actually one single story. You have two brilliant people that fall in love with each other, but also with each other brain. This meeting, this marriage, makes them discover the radioactivity and two new elements. And the result of that is that it diminishes both of them and it kind of kills them. So it is one story, but then it is, the passion that they have towards each other is the same passion that they have for science. So, it's basically to make the link between all these passions, because when you're passionate, basically you're passionate about everything, or you're not passionate at all.
Excellent. Hey, thank you very much. I'm glad you're so passionate, and hopefully you come up with more Iranian stories in the future for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye now.